Our coverage of that protest continues now with more on how state and Providence police handled that dangerous situation.
Yeah, they allowed the group to protest for several minutes. Eventually, they moved them off of the highway, though. Target 12 investigator Tim White sat down with the state's top cop about last night's incident and how the controversial Ferguson decision is affecting local officers.
Just 12 hours after last night's protest that shut down Route 95 in Providence, Colonel Stephen O'Donnell was in our studios for Newsmakers. He says he is comfortable with how his troopers handled the situation.
Everything we do is a balance, Tim. I think that's what we did. Our people were told to use restraint. We understand the First Amendment. We understand the right to protest, but obviously Route 95 isn't the most appropriate place to do it.
O'Donnell acknowledges the turmoil in Ferguson, Missouri has had a ripple effect nationally.
The residual from that is the burning feeling that the community, the minority community has, and I deal with them all the time, is that they feel, right or wrong, that there's a perception that they're treated differently by law enforcement. So how do you change that perception? Is you meet and you talk and you continue. And I would tell you that the people that we deal with in the minority community, they're unbelievable. They're advocates. They stand strong. And if I spoke to Jim Vincent this morning, the best example was
head of the NAACP.
Yes, and Jim mutual comment was, it would be nice if today we were talking to you and other people from the media about how Providence was the shining example in the country where the protests were peaceful. They were strong, measured, but it didn't turn into what it turned into. So their disappointment is also law enforcement's disappointment.
O'Donnell says in addition to consistently meeting with leaders in the minority community, the state police makes it a point to have troopers in training do the same to know firsthand what that community's concerns are. Tim White, Eyewitness News.